Nixmaitsky. Gene, you're muted. Nixmaitsky.
Nimaishki.
Remember, it's nich. Gene, it's nich.
Nich.
You gotta have that in there.
Yeah.
Nich.
Nich.
There you go.
That's good.
Candace?
Hey, Candace, Nichmaitsky.
Wow.
That's maybe.
That's maybe. Ancha ʷałanawašápam kupam yánawiya now subsequent. Jonathan, you want to go ahead and pull up the whiteboard and welcome Candace. And I always stress that our language, our Umatilla, Nez Perce, Palouse, Watím, pammi, and yánawiya, we're all interrelated languages, just like we are interrelated, people-wise. And so most of us can understand each other, the ones that do speak. And, as long as the languages are understood with one another. And that's the plus of it. And growing up, we didn't say, I want to learn ʷałanawas, I want to learn Umatilla, or we never had those choices. We were just spoken to. And the Naamí and Chinchiman, the kupasinwichana, pa shapatun khina sinwitna. When they would talk, every now and then they would switch up the languages. They would switch up their languages, if they had to. Just to be able to accommodate the conversation. Watím, go ahead and write the Watím, iwačá, iwac, iwac, špammíyay. And that indicates that yesterday was the first day of fall. Watím, iwačá, iwac. So separate that iwac and then there you go. Špammíyay. First day of fall. Yeah, I just barely got into the classroom and then we got sent home, so got to meet some of the kids face to face, the students, and now I gotta work from home now. Hey, as soon as I get home, I start yawning around. Yeah. I'll go I think I'll go till about 11:45 today, and so I do want to go ahead and put it out there if anybody has any upfront questions about anything of the language.
Fred, could you teach us a prayer?
What would you like to say in your prayer?
Well, I guess giving thanks for all the gifts in my life and to watch over my family and the land. Yeah, to watch over and protect my family, and to pray for strength to keep moving forward in a good way.
It's like now
Okay.
Meadow's going to school all day and we're not used to it. So we want to try to bring in language, some things we can, repeat before she goes to school, before she goes to bed, and then kind of expand off from there.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's something that I've had to learn for myself too, learning how to just approach, I guess, make that approach in the language to, our creator. And, one of the words that we use to acknowledge our creator, because he is the creator, the maker, that, Aniłá. Páyu. Like Páyu na chikúuk. I'm very thankful today. Inmí íšwityaw. For my life. Kúušx. Inmí miyánash. Awínš. And also for my child and my husband, I guess you could say my husband. ášukʷaša. ášukʷaša. Watím. ášukʷaša Watím. túnnam. níya. Naamɨn. I know that it is you that have given everything to us. Naamí ʷałanawašápam kúuuxx íšwit.
Mish?
Naamí ʷałanawašápam kúuuxx íšwit.
One more time, Fred. Naamí
ʷałanawašápam kúuuxx íšwit. Our body, heart, and life. Kunki nash. Kunki nash. Nishampsh. ʷałanawas. And for that is what I am giving you appreciation or thankfulness or appreciation. And the kuticham iwa and the kuticham let's see, I'll say and the kuticham punhi iwa ticham punhi chow, put that in the front of that. Ticham punhi, put it in right after, there you go. Punhi.
Get rid of iwa.
Yeah, ticham punhi iwa wakish. Ku iwa ʷałaki. Iwa ʷałakwi. ʷałakwi. So, and also the land, it is life and it has spirit. ʷałākakema. Pawa'ataw. Ku'autni. So let me go over this and I'll see if I need to add any more. Because when we want you to pray, wouldn't want you to be making everybody stand for a long time there. Oh, that's a long prayer. Páyu ʷałanawašápam čikúuk inmí íšwityaw. Kúušx inmí miyánaš awínš. ášukʷaša awtya túnnam níya náamɨn. Naamí ʷałanawašápam tamná kúuuxx íšwit. Kunkinas nishamsh ʷałanawas. And ku ticham punhi iwa wakish ku iwa ʷałákwi. ʷałākakema pawa ataw ku outni. And that last one is saying all the animals are dear and sacred. And then kushki tun iwa kwatat tichampa. And also what is food to us on the land. How does that sound so far there? ʷēlētitpe mish áwtya.
Sounds good.
So I'll go ahead and if that's something that you feel that you would feel good to be able to speak, I'll go ahead and have you read it.
Okay. Páyu ʷałanawašápam. Wait.
Páyu ʷałanawašápam.
Okay. Páyu ʷałanawašápam čikúuk inmí íšwityaw. kúušx inmí, miyánaš awínš.
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 Yeah, awínš.
Nash ášukୱାša áwtya ʷałánaš, túnnam, níya, náamí.
Naamɨn. Naamɨn. That would be a barred eye, I think, Jonathan. Naamɨn.
Naamɨn ʷałanawašápam.
No, Naamí ʷałanawašápam.
Naamí ʷałanawašápam. Túnnam kúuušx kúušx nishams
ʷałánawas.
Anaku ticham pinhi iwac ku ʷałálaawx Łláawx kakyama pawa ataw ku outni anakushki tun iwa tukwatat tichampa.
Mm-hmm. So like you're thankful for your life today, for my life, and also my child and a husband. I know it is you that has given everything to us, our body, heart, and life. For that is what I am giving you appreciation, thankfulness, and also the land. It is life and it has spirit. All the animals are dear and sacred, and also the food to us. Also, what that is food to us. What that is food to us on the land. And if you wanted to tell, just to let your creator know that, because we believe in the creator as a being, as so he would, just like how you would tell somebody that, that you love them, atawi shamash, and yánawiya atawi shamash. Янванаш атаwi shamash. So that would say, I love you forever.
Fred, did I hear you right? Янванаш? You need both the nash and the mash?
Yeah, Янванаш atawi shamash.
Kúušx.
Well, that's a good way to start our lesson today. To learn, because I did share a prayer with one of my students in the. He wanted to learn how to pray in a sweat house, and so I just told him to, whatever that you want to say, and I'll do what I can to translate, whatever it is that you want to say, and we can, personalize it for ourselves, however that you want to learn how to say whatever. The word for prayer itself is ʷałánawašápam. And I never used to know that. I used to know just ʷtālapušak. But ʷałánawašápam, for us, to make that petition, whatever that we're, wanting to, express, Mishnam ʷałanawašápam. Are you going to pray? Mishnam ʷałanawašápam. Good. So this will be, you can practice this, and if, since I have it, it'll be recorded on here and you'll be able to follow along, for word pronunciation. Mishnah Jonathan.
Nichnashwa atnich kumishim.
Nicht nashwan. Skotland subsequent. Jiao itchishkin. I just appreciate being able to teach the language. Kumish namwa Jean. Mish namwa.
Nashwa.
Remember, it's nich.
Nich. Yeah. You can't hear it. It's here.
Nich nashwa.
Yeah, it's my old part. That he. Yeah. And I know there's been many people who have passed, and a beautiful person I met who came to my house and visited me was Teresa Farrell. She passed, and how do you acknowledge an individual that was a beautiful person like that, And I know she had probably her Indian name, but she was such a good person. And when you can't be there, that's hard. It's the harsh part of this pandemic, is losing people and not being allowed to be there. And you got to just pray for those people in that section that can be there. And is there a special way to do that? I pray for those people around that person who lost, who grieve. I want to pray for those who grieve, who have lost. So how do you say who have lost and who grieve?
Naamɨn. Kuma. So this, we're remembering them. And the kupawad Naamí tamnapa. And the kupawad Naamí tamnapa. And as they're in our hearts. And again, Янва matash atawisha. We will forever love you all. Does that sound about right for what you would like to express?
Ni.
It was interesting. We went to the services out there at the house the other night. Then one of the family ladies spoke, and she was talking about Indian names. And because not too long, maybe about a year ago, I went to the St. Andrew's Cemetery to look at the headstones, just to see what family names are there on the old original cemetery there at St. Andrew's. And I saw an Indian name there, and that very same Indian name was my Allah my Allah. See, I think that would be it. She was my grandfather, Antoine Hill's mother. Yeah, so that would be my Allah, my Allah. And her Indian name was also the same name that I saw here at the St. Andrews, and kind of, and I've heard that the some of the people, we know that happens today because some people have the same name, but even back in those early times, my Allah's Indian name was ʷałanawašápam. ʷałanawašápam. And here, that same name I saw here at our cemetery here, and that lady that spoke for the Pharaoh family, and I wasn't sure if this woman's name was that or not, but she was saying that she mentioned that name. So I just kind of shared that with them, and I says, yeah, my grandmother, my paternal great grandmother, that was her Indian name. So that was something to see and know that. And I don't know if there was any kind of relationship or not as part of that. Yeah. Mishnah Leslie.
Nashwa.
Gumish.
Is that right?
Tatsnich.
Tatsnich.
Sound like you have a little baby toy that you're squeezing around there.
Yeah, we're home today. Anitpa with Sikh. Zola school. Oh, you can't see us. Yeah, they had different COVID cases at their school, so she's been home all week. So I'm just home with the babies.
Yeah. Okay. Gumish. Mercedes, Mishnah.
Nishwa.
Túnnam Páyu isha.
Chánash Páyu isha. Knawi shash. Shatash. Minneapolis, yeah. Chikúuk.
Oh.
Wedding.
Knanam o mish knanam winata.
Winata.
Oh, kamish nam wainatsta. Kamish nam shapawish ita. Oh, kamish waikitawaski. No, mal nam wata kuna. 1 week, 2 weeks.
No, 1 week.
Nach patwaiwit.
Kamish.
Oh, nicht quai. Nicht yikt.
Is that right? Patwaiwit for week? Or just for 1 weekend?
Yeah, 1 week, or see, what was our one word for 1 week?
I think.
Kaiknakit, not Kaiknakit.
That's right.
Nach Kaiknakit. Mishnah Mayani.
Nich Nashwa.
Oh, Knanama lumped Pit Chanupa. You're at Blue Mountain?
Well, I have that as my background because it's the first week
Oh, that's
of school.
right.
Yeah.
You look like you're stranded there from 2 days ago. She's still there waiting on a bus. The iwac man, waiting for a ride somewhere. For those of you, tonight is our first, see what is it? Tonight's our first class at Blue Mountain Community College, but it's going to be our second, what is it? Our second class that we're going to offer, Umatilla 101. And so we did get enough students to be able to offer it, and we're going full blast ahead. So we're looking forward to that this evening at 5 to 6 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And nakuna anakwaitas na atkeksha nakoshiman pawata sinuitlama. And that's what we want, is for those to be speakers. Pashukwatsta and mani Aniłá Naamí sinwitna. They'll know, how our language is. Timani kúuušx sinwityaw, how it's written, and also how we, speak it. And the kúuušx and the kupayik the kúuušx, and that you'll hear it straight, and the straight as I can say it. And there's sometimes I'm limited with some of my knowledge and language, but for the most part, I think I can get my point across about, what our language is, Naamí sinwitna. So, but for now, just working out of starting back. So I'm getting used to being here, as well as, was, in the office there. And so wherever I need to teach it from. Mishmashwatun ashapnit. Annie, Mishmashwatun ashapnit.
Manina awan peaceful, or just being at peace with yourself and your surroundings.
I'm not sure if that would what if it would be like having like pinakaanwi, just being just basically having like almost like having self-respect, to where at times you don't have any, I guess, like outside concerns or worries, maybe. Yeah, that kind of be the way that I'd feel about it. It takes time to, I guess, kind of attain that, in your own life. And to be respectful, and a lot of it just boils down to just having that self-respect, to where you're able to be at peace with yourself. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the word ka'an, if it had anything, if it would be written in there with anything. I don't see it in that one, but yeah, that's one way to say it.
Fred, Aniłá
Yes.
Haywani.
Haywani. Is that Haywani or Haywani?
It's got it as Haywani.
Haywani.
E.
And that has the implication of being peaceful, right?
That says like peaceful. Looks like some other meanings might be tranquil, or to be in a good mood. Is that getting it?
Haywani. There you go. Oh yeah, iwa ikush shinwi Timony, Haywani, Watkan Pawa, Haywani, Kuna Iwa, Pitliyaw, Chna Iwa, Haywani. There it is war, here it is peaceful. Okay, so there's your word, Annie. Haywani Nashwa. Haywani Nashwa. Chikúuk. Today I am peaceful. So how you doing, Candace? Mishnamwa?
Good.
Okay. Your Katla, well, she's Atway now. That was Millie, right? Millie Kalwash. Yeah, my wife and we went down to see her, and we got to go visit her, and I really loved her language. And it was easy to be able to visit because she was originally Yakima. I think she was enrolled Yakima, I think. But like her and my wife's mother, my mother-in-law Josephine, and her, they could really talk good Indian together and just laugh. That's how they were when they would tell stories. They would just laugh. I'm glad you could join us. This is kind of how our lesson kind of goes. This kind of leave it an open area, and it might look kind of foreign to you the way that we write it, but this is how we do write our language. We have the hat checks and we have the stresses, the barred eyes, the what we call the lambdas. We do have an online dictionary too. You're able to access the dictionary online, this Umatilla online dictionary. And we have a keyboard, and so since we are in contact through Facebook Messenger or whatever, and I sometimes I'll send messages with because we able to hold down the S to find the hat check, or the hat check S, or hold down the letter C for the hat check C for the SH or the CH sound. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, our language is just like when we say Nez Perce, when we say kihiwas wamtain nimiputim. This is a Nez Perce song. And then the way we would say it in the Umatilla or Yakima, chiwal taikesh iwa nimiputim. It's chi iwa nimiputim wal taikesh. And it, sometimes there's similarities. Chi, ki, iwa, he was, one dine, wal taik, then nimiputim. So, any questions that you have that for you to have, want to join the class today?
Wati.
What's your Indian name?
Páyu yung taita maybe.
Páyu, or Páyu?
Páyu.
And what's the rest of it?
Taita Maywini.
So you have to say it again. Páyu.
Taita Maywini.
Taita Maywini. Is that how? Does that have to do with like a bird singing in the morning?
Yep.
Wow, sounds pretty. Bird singing in the morning. Yeah, that's beautiful. Páyu. Well, I forget how she said it, but it's pretty. A song, singing a song in the morning. A bird singing a song in the morning. That's what her name would mean. Well, again, I don't know who's in the Colville language program. Is Dewey there? Oh, Is Bear Paw still on? Do you know?
As far as I know,
Uh-huh.
time we heard that it's still a go.
Okay, so you guys will probably head up there then?
I'm not sure. Depends on, check the weather. See how the weather is going to be.
Yeah. Well, we're still scheduled for October 9th up at ʷałanawas, even though the schedule says from 10 to 6 p.m. You know, we got firewood. We can have fire there, a bonfire, and have stick game if you want to come over there.
All right. Yeah, we'll
You know,
see.
yeah. So just letting you know that. So the rest of you are just putting the word out there, and you know, we're just having a tentatively have a gathering on October 9th over at ʷałanawas at the Tumkalik Celebration Grounds. And I believe the Connor family may have a little memorial, and then we'll eat at noon with salmon dinner, and then social dancing at 2 to 6 or however long that we want to. You know, just do that. And 2 specials, 1 women 18 and up open category, as well as for the men open category, you know, contest. So we just want to just get together, and if cases are cleared, or not necessarily probably cleared, but at least if everybody's at you know, willing to come over, you know, you're welcome to come over. So I think the night before there's something too, a Tumkalik celebration fundraiser, and we can always waive the, you know, waive the cost, I believe, if you know, if if the case needs to be. So this, as far as I'll go today, čikúuk nish qual nish wawina subsequent nishwa nishawe skuli slama subsequent the shahwe and the kui yatkuta put them to kunaptipa. So I still have students to teach at 12 and then at 1. So I'll take this little small break before I go back into teaching them. ʷałanawas ʷałanawašápam ancha imí the kupam Páyu kúušx. So just appreciating you guys for appearing again here on this Zoom link. Kumish?
Yeah.
Oh.
Quatla, Fred.
Quatla Jean in the túnnam. Níya.
ʷałanawašápam.
Kumish.
ʷałanawašápam.
Íšwityaw. Bobby.
Yeah, but the shamash.